I don't want that death row contract, so I definitely don't want to joke.
Yeah, sometimes you be on what's the investigative show?
The Fatal Attraction.
First 48.
First 48. That's what I said. 48 hours. First 48. The ID channel. That's what I'm
doing. Fatal Attraction. I love Fatal Attraction.
I'm straight.
He did be on love. Have y'all ever been dumped? Have y'all ever had a man dump y'all? Y'all, I got dumped for the first time. The 6th grade too. Nah, we talking about like a real like broke up with you.
Shit, I only have 2 boyfriends, so
yeah, maybe so. I don't really know. I can't even remember what he
I really don't consider myself
as
ever having been in a real relationship, so I wouldn't say I got dumped. But like, if me and a dude ever stopped talking, I feel like it was like a mutual thing. Like we both just stopped talking to each other.
Yeah, you ain't never just been in like like you ain't never just said like this my boyfriend.
Girl, you know I was with my baby daddy, but that shit don't count.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That, like, it was like a high school sweetheart shit, and then, you know, into our teenage years, and then, like, we broke up in our 20s, like, right before I moved here, but I just really wouldn't say it was a real relationship because we didn't do real relationship things, like, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely,
you have been on.
Yeah, like, you know, we used to stay together and shit, but I'm talking about, like, as far as, you know, let's see, being partners, like, you know,
really getting to know each other.
Like, you know, stuff like that.
Cause let's talk about the cookie. No, but I was gonna say, I don't know why niggas feel like they gotta be so nonchalant all the time, or like that they can't be romantic. Like they too hard to be romantic or something. Because you were saying like y'all never really just did like relationship stuff, and I definitely feel that like had it not been for me, like I wouldn't have did half the shit I did in my last relationship. Like it was like, and then you don't even be want to do it if it feel forced type shit. Like I gotta force you to do it. I gotta pick out your outfit. I gotta plan it. I don't even want to do it. Like, if it ain't coming from your heart, I'm straight on.
If it ain't genuine, I don't want it.
Yeah, like.
If you ain't put no type of thought into it.
So shout out to the men that's planning for that woman and getting shit in order. Shout out to y'all.
Putting thought into the surprises and the gifts and what y'all are doing for sure.
And if you got a man like that, appreciate it and hold on to him, because these niggas who.
Cause I know y'all seen that little video. The man made the girl a whole home cooked meal, and she was mad because they didn't go to Capitol Grill.
What? Nah, I didn't see that.
It was a video, and it was like their second date. So instead, like going out somewhere, he decided to invite her to his house and cook her a full course meal. It was like steak, mashed potatoes, or something. Like it was a whole little meal, little vibe. She really arguing with him like why he didn't take her to Capitol Grill. And
like one of them cards that we had, it was like, do you feel like social media is ruining or helping, you know, like what's going on today? And I honestly feel like it's ruining it because like y'all feel so entitled to certain things and certain stuff because of what you see on social media. Like this is real life. Like this is reality. Take what you can get and, you know, make the best of it. Like,
and every nigga is not cooking. Niggas don't even know how to cook.
Let me tell you, if I had a man to cook for me, woo, I'm retired
right now. I'm retired from the streets right now.
I might be the one to get down on one knee, cause
and that's crazy because it's just so rare. Like niggas,
like
we ready to snatch you up because you just ready.
You niggas don't work.
Don't work. Study working that block.
Y'all niggas got OnlyFans too. While y'all talking about the bitches with them.
The block is tired of
taking everything from us.
Retired from the trap house.
That's what I just said. Street niggas is really just not in step. Like the streets hate it.
Yes.
The streets not in step.
The streets not even the streets no more. They literally sidewalks.
Man, like y'all
the little homies, the big homies right now.
Y'all let
the streets turn into sidewalks and ditches.
Y'all let these scammer niggas pass y'all. And I ain't gonna lie.
And they somewhere shutting up right now too, cause shit they got a little slow.
Thanks.
Need to be looking at their computer.
Talking about
how to trade.
Trying to spend a lot talking about, can you help me get a job? It's fuck you.
I'm sick of seeing Regents tap.
When you was up, look, when you was up, you did not look out for me, so now you want a job and a resume. I cannot help you. Sorry.
No, for sure.
Leave me alone.
Scammers, I'm telling y'all.
We got you at the bank for fraudulent charges. So,
okay, corporate
keep trying to tap in because you was in our system, baby. You cannot come back with us.
Hey, niggas talking about the bank got a hold on.
Shit, tomorrow can you borrow $250? Get the hell out of my face.
No.
$250 turn into $250.
Hey, y'all niggas need to chill out. Asking bitches for money.
Let's talk about it, y'all, for real. Let's talk about it. How do y'all feel about men asking women for money?
Okay, I can say this. If I feel like it's been a time where my dude done got me and I ain't had it.
Nah. Let's change.
Say you in a
yo, sneaky link, yo.
Oh, no, ma'am.
None of that.
We
ain't been through the streets.
I need that $40 in my tank. I'm sorry.
He held me, exactly. He held me that hour, please. I got a son. Me and him finna go get us a fofo.
You can't get a McDouble out of me unless you bought me one.
No, for real. Thank you. Like, literally.
Yeah, but niggas be asking for like big money.
Like $250.
Can you pay my light bill? It look like you have to sit in the dark.
But people with kids that don't have money.
Three for $13.95.
I don't know, like if you a nigga and you got a child, like I feel like the hustle should be a little different, like the job should be a little different, and so like if you definitely have a child and you asking me for money,
but you gotta think it's different for niggas that got, if your child living with you, that's different. Right. These niggas ain't got their kids with them, the kids with their baby mama, the kids with the grandma, the kids with the cousin. If that kid don't stay under the same roof as that nigga, man, that nigga got all the freedom in the world. I don't care what nobody say. Right. Half you niggas ain't even daddies, y'all babysitters.
For real though. And like I ain't even biased, like for my baby, like my baby daddy, which he never will, but if my baby daddy needs some money, I will, give him some money because that's my baby daddy. Like I know my son, he got a room there. That's his house when he's in town. But
they don't even got no room for theirs. They got a 1 bedroom. So where you sleeping at?
Hell.
Where the kids sleeping at?
And you got 4 kids in a 1 bedroom. Damn, you couldn't even get a 2 bedroom and 4 bed. Like.
And I'm the type like I want to know, and I ain't trying to knock nobody because I've been in a tough, position, but. You ain't got no kids. You working all the time. I really want to know if I do this good deed and give you money, what's your plan after I give you this money?
No fact.
And where
what's your money do? Or are you gonna continue to be in the same position? Because I had to realize that for myself. Okay, I got all this help, but what's my next plan? Because I can't continue to ask people for help.
Right.
You gotta have a plan if you gonna ask somebody for $250.
And that's like,
and I don't care if somebody said like you ain't gotta pay it back. My whole intention is to give it to you back.
Yeah.
Right.
Like because when I come up, because I always say like, somebody hold me down, whatever. But like when you come up, you supposed to look out for your people. Like this supposed to be natural to look out for your people. So like you gonna for sure remember who had you when you didn't have it. Like when you barely had you. Like who had you. So. For people that come up and just forget where the fuck they come from, who the fuck helped them get there, I don't know. I'm like,
who raised you?
Who are you, darling?
Right.
But I think that's why I like to just willingly just ask people.
But like I had asked my daddy one time. I'm like, they're like, you ever just ask a female for money? Like that shit not comfortable. Like who am I as a man to be asking a female for money? Like I'm supposed to be the provider,
right? And then I get that, but like we not living in the 1800s anymore. Like for real, like women got the same. We got the same options as men these days. So like it's really nothing wrong with it, especially with somebody that you holding down. They've been holding you down, but just random.
But it's also. Like, for a man to sit there and see your woman get out the mud, why that ain't motivate you to get out?
And that's what I say, like, that's my motivation.
Why you comfortable sitting there?
It's easy to ask somebody for some money when you know they're going to give it to you because they fuck with you. But, like, who wants to do that? Like, I'm a friend
talking about $250 shit. Somebody asking for $20 and I ain't heard from her or seen the 20. So it's like...
Child, as far as we know, motherfuckers took that $20 and ran off into the sunset and went to Waffle House with another girl. So.
Crazy. So don't y'all ask me for shit, I ain't got $20.
If you needed $20 to just eat and just You could.
You gonna feed that hoe? You should ask her.
Got 2 all-star specials with water with lemon. How you got it? With $20.
Shit, an all-star special, damn near $20 by now, just one. That shit ain't no $10.
Man, what?
They must have
That
shared
shit
it and got an extra piece of bacon.
Have y'all ever experienced friendship trauma?
It's crazy.
Oh, yes.
Is it? Y'all have?
Yes.
What would you say it's like? Like what
What's
would
the
you say is your
definition? Yeah.
Or what is friendship trauma to you? Like, what do you think it is?
Friendship trauma is just like, basically, I would say it kind of go hand in hand with relationship trauma, but not really, because, you a little bit more open with your friends, and, like, you let them see the nitty gritty, and then, like, just for y'all to, like, fall out, or them to turn on you, or y'all just grow apart, that shit hit different. Like, friendship breakups hit harder than relationship breakups to me.
Thanks.
I agree.
I definitely agree with that.
Because it's like somebody you just you probably done been through it with, like this, like you said, this person done
See
seen
me in all aspects.
All aspects, like I'm talking about all the dudes I done been with, like you might have met my family, like you just been so much closer, and then like it do stop you from getting like
Want to get closer
other
to somebody
friends,
else.
yeah,
Want
thanks.
to get close to somebody else.
What do you say is something that like, or not going too in depth, but like what happened? Like, why do you feel like you have friendship trauma?
Why do I feel like it? Because, like, just
like did they turn on you? Like
they lied. Like
they talked about you to the
dead,
next person. Like what?
it wasn't even really none of that. Like, to me, honestly, it was kind of like a pity situation. Basically, I don't know, maybe some miscommunication or something like that. And basically, we never resolved it. So it's like, shit. I'm the type of person, I like to talk. Like,
right.
Like, if we gonna work it out, or we gonna,
just
let it ride. Either way it go, let's talk it out, so we can, be on the same page. But it was never none of that. So I really, don't know what to call it. Like, it was just.
No beef though, but
Yeah.
it's just,
Stay over there.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely could say that. I would say it's more of feeling like you have a friend in that aspect, but then it's just like, shit, when other people come around, you're like, okay, am I still that same friend you was treating me as?
Right.
When, when them people didn't care about you.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, it's that type of trauma. So like, back to what you said, it just kind of make you feel like, alright, I ain't getting close to nobody else. Like, I got it on my own. Like, I can have some associates here and there, but
on the person there, like,
it ain't letting nobody in like that no more. Like, for sure.
And that shit definitely fuck with you, because like, who don't want to have somebody, like, whether it's relationship, friendship, whatever, who doesn't want to have their own person, like, that they can go to for any and everything. So like, when people do shit like that and it make you feel like you don't want to trust nobody again or do that again, like, that shit fuck with you for real.
And I think the older we get, I feel like it's becoming harder to find like just real, like, true girlfriends
and genuine.
But like we said, with the way social media is really like fucking up our heads when it comes to like finding like true women friends. Everybody either just want to turn up, go out, look cute together, and that's it.
Right.
Let's trick off on these niggas, and that's it. Like, let's build. Like, where are we trying to get to? And like, where you want to be at? Where do I want to be at? Like, how can we help each other get there? Same with relationships. When you come with somebody and they got a plan, and you got a plan, like, okay, let's build this empire together. I feel like friendship should be the same way.
And like we say it all the time, like, we be holding these niggas to such a high standard, but like, you need to start holding your friends to that standard. Like, you ain't dealing with no nigga that ain't got his shit together, so why you dealing with a female that ain't got her shit together? Like, she just dragging you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think on the friendship stuff, like, I think just letting it happen naturally. Yeah. Like, I ain't forcing myself to be in your friend group.
Especially when you start to realize, like, that the friendship ain't what it used to be, and you're like, okay, I see what's going on, so let me, fall back and do what I'm supposed to do and see where it goes. Like, the way my friendship trauma was, it basically had me questioning myself as a person. Like, I was real deal, like, am I a bad friend? Like, what did I do? What is wrong with me? But, like I said, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think my friendship trauma is like, So when I'm not there, this is what you do.
Yeah.
That's what it had me like. It's like, damn. Thought it was better than that. Like, we done been through a lot of shit together, and these the people you chose to be around. Or this who you are.
And then it's
you
like,
have to,
you
like,
can
out
tell.
of all the people, like,
Yeah.
You can really tell when a person is like a real friend or not, because like, I had this one friend, I would consider her my best friend, but I always felt like she wouldn't be the type to defend me when I'm not in the room. But I got friends today that I know will, like, without question, like, I know they will.
They ain't around, like, they gonna hold this shit in.
Yeah.
Thanks. I feel like you shouldn't be friends with somebody, with people, if you feel that way. You know, like, if you don't think they gonna hold you down when you ain't in the room, or support you when you ain't in the room, why keep them around? Because it's all on loyalty on some shit. Like, you just let that hoe talk to me crazy.
Or talk about me heard through the grapevine that, hey, such and such shit, this about what, like, damn, I just seen such and such last week. Like, hey, what's the tea? Like, shit. I just ran into you at the store. Like, shit, we chopped it up and everything. Like, you ain't mentioned nothing about such and such with them. Like, like, what's good? Like, how can we, you know what I'm saying?
But also, you need to have friends around you that's gonna stick up for you in public. But if you did some shit wrong,
bring it
I definitely do not want a yes man. Like,
we said that
high school kitty. Like, no, call me out.
I ain't never wanted a yes man. You know, friends like Tranika and the best friend had back home, but like they kept me like aware. They keep me aware type shit. Tranika definitely keep me aware. Like, she ain't never gonna tell me what I want to hear.
Right.
If I'm in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the wrong, or if it's really something like, friend, well, you could have done that better, or this, like, that's gonna keep me aware of, like, okay, I played a role. Because sometimes we just get stuck, like, nah, they did this. What did you do?
Exactly. And that's why I was questioning myself, because, like, we never talked about it. Like, you could have, if you felt in this type of way or anything, like, why didn't you feel like you could come to me and talk to me about it and, you know, we work it out, like, you know.
But I also say, like, it's like certain friends, and I guess I can speak from experience, like, when you post certain stuff and they feel a way about it, I feel like that be your friend's guilty conscience, because they definitely know they not doing what they supposed to do as your friends.
Right. So that's why you feel some type of way when I post about certain stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like those
I wouldn't even talk about you, but
you gotta watch out for it. Like, if anybody in your circle is questioning anything that you posting about them, are they really in your circle to begin with? Because at the end of the day, you know how I rock with you. Yeah. So why would you think why you questioning how I rock with you? And that's a huge thing for me now, being in my 20s. Like,
y'all question how you rock with me.
Y'all know, y'all see some of my close friends, it ain't nothing in y'all head thinking, oh, this about me.
Right.
And if I thought that, I'm like,
you gonna call me like,
yeah, what's up?
But we gonna have that conversation before.
Yeah, like, we ain't finna start
or just assume, like, damn, that was about me, and now I'm feeling just start acting funny towards you.
Like, nah, we too old for that, bro. We too old for
that.
How
old are you?
Just pick up the phone and call.
And that's basically how it was with me. Like, I guess somebody feels some type of way, and instead of just talking to me about it, you know, they just went with their own assumptions and made up their mind, and it was what it was. Like,
and that's all it ever be sometimes. Like, I can say, I don't know how many times me and Destiny got into it. Like, we sisters, and maybe 5 minutes later, we...
Me and Kayla got into some shit over nothing, though. It's like...
Girl, 3 years, I don't even know. I was about to stay home for no reason.
It just be shit. It, like, you really could just talk that shit out and be, like, come on, keep it pushing. Cause
I get to hear the question.
Me too. I swear I was gonna say that. Like, come on, Jill, let's get into it.
Let me see. All right. So the question is basically, do you feel like you have any unmet emotional needs, and like, what can you do to get them met or meet them? Let's say that.
Are we talking about within ourselves, like emotional needs through like with a partner, or like
both?
Do I have any emotional needs that aren't being met?
I feel
like what does that mean? Somebody elaborate for
like,
me.
say I'm struggling with being alone.
Like that?
Okay. Unmet emotional need. And one of the biggest ones for me is, like I said, I don't feel like I have my own person. Like, I got people, but, you know, they all got people too. So, basically, like, what I want is to be number one in somebody's life and, you know, just be that person. Like, that's one of my biggest unmet emotional needs. And, like, I got a few more. It's a list. This came from my therapist, and she wanted me to put an X by all the ones that I felt like were unmet, so we could work on how we could meet them. And you know, that's one of my biggest ones.
No, for sure.
Okay, so I need to leave Argentina because I go to.
Right.
And yeah, that's one of my biggest ones. And
no, for sure.
Yeah, and so it's a list.
That's a list. Let me see. Can I see this?
Yeah, read some of them, and we gonna check out whether or not we feel like we get.
It said review the list of common emotional needs and place an X next to the ones that you feel are not met in your life. To feel loved unconditionally by at least a few people. To get recognition for accomplishments.
We can stop at that first one.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. The first thing.
It says to feel loved unconditionally by
at
a
least
few
a few
people. By at least a few people.
Not one person, a few.
Right.
Not by my mama and my daddy, but my friends too.
Yeah, type shit.
I do feel unconditional love from my friends and my family. I can say that, but just like as a partner, I haven't felt that. Like I feel like I haven't experienced real love, and it's something on there. It's like about being worthy. Like sometimes I just be feeling like damn, am I worthy? Like right.
We keep saying that because
you definitely worth it.
It says to get recognition for accomplishments, to be touched, patted, hugged affectionately, to be encouraged to do your best, to be listened to, understood, and heard. Y'all, if you don't know, that's
is this all in one, or are you just strictly just going down the list?
This is down
list. I feel like you ain't so bad. We ain't able to say if we feel like we meet them, or are you just
to get recognition for accomplishments?
I guess
I don't think I get them as much as I should.
Okay. To be touched, patted, hugged affectionately.
That's another one. Like,
I don't like hugs.
I do.
I do too.
I love random hugs.
I be in here hugging my damn self. To be encouraged to do your best.
I think
from the right people.
Do a good part.
Yeah. You do the right people. To be listened to, understood, and heard. I definitely feel like that's where I'm on.
Yeah,
I very much
admit that sometimes. Like,
I feel like that's a big one for me. Like,
I was about to say, I can't say just how often I just even get like Tramika, what's on your mind? Or like, Tramika, how you feel? I don't be getting it.
It's like when you got people you can talk to. It's like when you talk to them, they listening, but they not hearing you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
because I feel like I got a few people, but I still feel like I don't know. I just feel like I need it.
Yeah.
To feel supported when feeling hurt, weak, or vulnerable. I feel like that needs some work in that.
Yeah, I do too.
What did it say? Do I feel what?
To feel supported when you're feeling hurt, weak, or vulnerable. To be praised and rewarded for your effort to do the right thing. I really care for that.
That'd be a big one for me. A lot of stuff, if it's gonna be anything on there about saying like getting your flowers, getting your recognition, that's a big one for me because as a Leo, like we be needing it. Like this, I ain't gonna lie, like that's just some shit that just fuels my ego, like to just get that praise and get that recognition and be,
right. And like you said, I feel like I don't get it as much as I should.
Yeah. To be treated with respect even if you disagree with someone. To be treated with respect even if you disagree with someone.
I think I get that. I can't say
the people that matter.
Really,
yeah. Facts.
I ain't had just too many people that just disrespect me.
To be forgiven when you do something wrong.
I got that.
Forgivable.
Yeah. To feel accepted even with your faults or shortcomings.
Yeah. Well, I guess
I feel like
that's
I feel like that's unmet for me, especially with a lot of people who don't know me. Like,
yeah,
that is a long
I am a Gemini.
yeah.
I'm a Gemini through and through, and like
I need to go see that there.
Cause that is a good little worksheet on there.
Satisfying unmet emotional needs is the title. To be asked to join others in social gatherings, baby, we be in there, you know.
Right.
We don't struggle in that area.
I might not come, but I do.
Type shit. But I'm invited.
I've been inside, but get back
I still believe. To be trusted and believed when telling your side of the story. Admit. I don't know. Maybe I be trusted. I just don't be hurt.
Yeah.
When I want to hear, Anyway, this is not my therapist.
I'm like, Kylie, shit, I don't give a fuck. You can believe what you
Exactly.
Like,
Hey, Kylie don't give a fuck.
Like, I'm just a heavy
I'm probably 99.9% lying anyway.
But one thing about it, at this grown age, I really do not care enough to lie. Like,
Type shit.
Okay, let me get this correct. Oh, sorry. I don't lie on serious stuff. I lie for fun.
yes, and I get that.
Because if I know you gonna believe this dumb ass shit that's about to come out my mouth.
No, for real. And you know who the fuck to lie to, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah, definitely know who to lie to.
I can't lie to this motherfucker. She don't believe shit I say.
Now, if you believe the lie, that's on you.
She knows she can lie to yours. Yours just
So
don't
do y'all
know it.
feel like it's such thing as like being like too honest?
No.
No.
No, you can never be too honest. I mean, the truth is the truth, regardless.
I think it is.
Maybe too
Like,
blunt. I feel like when people be honest, they be too blunt about it. Like
You can be honest.
don't give a fuck how they deliver it,
Yeah.
deliver the truth. But too honest, no, I don't think this is. Maybe too blunt about
Yeah,
it.
'cause
Though.
I
Like,
can say-
it's just the delivery of the honesty.
For sure. My auntie, she is very honest. But baby, she is blunt.
Yeah.
You could
Don't
probably
give a
go
fuck
to
how you feel about it. Huh?
No, you can go to the bathroom and cry about it. But whatever she said was true.
True. Yeah.
But the way she said it, you
It's
didn't
the
like it.
delivery. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, there's only a few more. It says to have friends you can trust. I'm straight. To have some talent or ability that gets you recognition and builds self-esteem.
I feel talentless. Like,
Yeah, me too. Like when somebody say, "What's your talent?"
I don't know.
I be like, taking care of people. Like, I feel like that's where I'm strong at. Like I do a damn good job with people in general. Like I'm good with people. But that's my talent.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I used to play violin back in the day, but I can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, I don't think I have a talent. I don't know what my talent is.
Right.
I really don't know. I be feeling like I just be.
Well, back in the day, y'all, don't let Kayla do it. This bitch went back to back to state in basketball. The hoe is cold. She went to college. She talented. You know what I'm saying? So don't downplay yourself.
I feel like that right there was it was forced talent. Like my daddy a whole coach. Like my family is nothing but basketball. I feel like that was forced upon me, but something.
But
that
but the gift is given though. You could have been bad as fuck at it, no matter who.
Yeah.
Who taught you?
I don't know. I don't think I was fan out.
Exactly. It's
I have a choice. I don't know. My talent might be doing resumes, writing essays.
Yeah, that whole corporate queen. I told y'all.
But I don't want that to be my talent. I want to be something.
Hey, that hoe could.
I want to recognize
That hoe can talk somebody out of an apartment or $1 million or whatever. For real. Don't be yourselves for no reason.
I feel like lying is a talent. That might be a talent. Because
that's why her ass be talking to me.
Say, I sure want to be a liar on you.
Tell me two truths and a lie. Let me see if I can find out.
Let's go. I love this game. Tell her, hey, give her 3 words and let her make a story.
Joke, but I never.
Okay, that's me. I could definitely
2 truths and a lie.
make a story out of 3 words.
Right here on live, looking at it.
Not trying to be on live. All right.
Only truths.
1 lie.
All right. So I got a stepmama. She only 10 years older than me. And then I got a little brother. He's only 15. And then, I done moved out of Arkansas about 5-6 times.
Let's see. I don't know. I want to say it's the little brother thing.
You think the little brother that's 15 is a lie?
Because it would be too obvious for her to make the last one a lie. Because the way she said,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
Baby, I've lived in Arkansas my whole life.
wow.
it's the fact that you're still
10 years older than me. Older than you.
1997, she was just 10 years old.
I already know. You know I know. To give Jen a backstory, her daddy and my daddy like grew up together.
Okay.
Type shit. So.
We
We known each other for a minute, but we ain't like start getting close to. We worked at Vitality together.
Shoot, I didn't even know we was playing together when we was kids down at the Blue House with Kendall.
At the Blue House.
That's so
right.
crazy.
Was it another question on that you had, or was that all in one? Like
That was all in one.
all in one. I liked it, dude.
I need to go to your therapist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again and again and again until you give me her number.
For sure.
I'm gonna send you the link to the website.
Cause that's the type of shit I be needing. Like I need to get deep.
You're right.
You know, like
And she's black, so that was definitely a plus for me.
Yeah.
that's really what's been holding us
I
up.
want to find. Yeah, I want to find a black therapist.
And it's more than one black female therapist at the clinic too.
Clinic, okay.
Okay, now that we didn't really talk about that, I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
What's y'all's goals for the rest of the year? I really want to know. Since we talking about what we lack, what we trying to gain this year?
My main goal is to buy a house, and like I done started the process. Your girl got approved for a loan and everything.
Period.
But
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
it's way more difficult
Yeah.
than it seems.
And
so.
the market's so much higher now,
Oh
right
yes,
now.
and it's so trash, but I got faith.
Yeah.
Like it's the fact that you probably get like a 30,000 house or whatever, like how much a house be, and it's gonna be like double, triple that price
Yes,
of what it's worth.
right,
So for the seller, it is great. For the buyer, it is not.
right. And I don't even really know all the nitty gritty. I just know like pretty much the basics. But
Yeah,
ooh,
that's what's up,
it's so
though.
hard. Thank you. But
Okay.
that's
Do your
my main
research
goal.
for one.
Yes,
Do your research.
right.
Like for real, and pray. Ask God to just give you that. Show you. Just
Right,
ask
that's
for
gonna take
that
my
guidance.
time. I know when I see the one, I'ma know. I'ma know.
Yeah,
I'ma
facts.
feel it, but
Yeah.
I ain't feeling it right now, so I'm just waiting.
And while you
Take
still
your time.
looking, make sure definitely, I guess I can say this, make sure the bank that you have is the lowest interest rate you can
Yes,
get, for
right.
sure. Because any bank that you go to, you ain't gotta have no account with them.
Yeah,
You
right.
don't have to have
Type
no account. And some of the banks they in competition right now for those interest rates on mortgage loans and stuff like that. So definitely look into that.
Right. Okay, you can give me a tip. That might help me out a
Little
little
bit,
bit.
type shit.
What are some gains or some things I plan to accomplish this year?
Of course, like I'm just gonna say, speak for us here. Just to grow the podcast for sure. Like we have a list of goals, so just to meet those goals that we have set for this year for the podcast.
Yeah.
And then personally, I don't know. I feel like I've just been in a little drought mentally, physically, financially. So
Yeah,
just to get out of it, like
Right.
I'm getting there, but it's just
get a little wiggle room.
yeah, just to get a little wiggle room for sure, and just be able to be a little bit more.
And a personal
Free,
one
yeah.
of mine is getting closer to who or what I believe is God. Because, like you said, when you're in depression, it's hard to pull yourself out of it and you lose faith in everything. So, like, I want to get closer to my God. So, when I get the feeling like that, I don't lose that because, you know, it's hard to get it back.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Some person I got for this year, child. Woo! Auntie want to retire from these streets. No, I'm just playing. But nah, y'all, for real, in all honesty, I'm really not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional about hitting 25, but I just feel like 25 it's gonna be a good year, but I just feel like it's gonna take off just a load. Like, I'm looking forward to just getting like a break. Like, I just want some shit to just be released out of me and just be able to just really embrace, like, from here on up, like, it's only up from here, like, for real. Definitely. I feel like 25, like, that's still young, but I just look back at the shit I just feel like I done been through before 25, like goddamn, like, how we don't even just really get a break type shit. I feel like I done experienced so much at a young age to where I'm really looking forward to, like, what it's gonna be like living in, like, your late 20s going into your 30s type shit, like, and yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I be playing a lot, y'all, like, I really feel like if I come across the right one, or when I come across the right one, if the person I'm dealing with is the right one, I'm gonna retire from these streets for real. Like, I want to really focus on.
And nothing's wrong with that. That's definitely the goal. Yeah. Who want to be? We like y'all niggas. We not like y'all niggas. I mean, we don't want to be in these streets. Y'all force us to be in these streets.
I ain't gonna just set it down with just no anything, like, for sure.
And I ain't really just in these streets, like, I'm single, but it's like,
right.
I ain't just talking to any and everybody anymore, for sure, because it's just like, this shit get old fast. Man. Especially you.
Yeah, I'm
you lose interest fast.
And you, I know I just not hitting no shit.
Nothing. That's why
I need y'all to learn who you are.
That's why I keep recycling the same old niggas. No. I do not got the energy to entertain
no, nothing. I think, that's what I'm doing too. Like, I'm just, it's like if you want to come across something new, but then you like, I just rather keep putting up, because I know my tolerance with the little shit I'm dealing with now. So, like, I know how much I can tolerate versus trying to meet somebody new and they come with, like, all these other things and other shit. They just shrink you out on a limb, and then you really finding out, like, what's going to really take you down through there. Like, God's showing me from all of that right now. So, hitting 25, like, I'm really looking forward to being 25. Releasing some shit, like, letting go of a lot of shit. And, like, just seeing how far my nail, like, now that I got back into doing this, like, seeing where my nail journey finna go from, like, here on out. And, yeah, like I said, I done stepped out on that limb as far as, like, entrepreneurship and just knocking some more shit off my list, or just starting some more things other than the podcast that I want to be, like,
and salute to you for taking that step, because, like, I swear, I be wanting to, take off doing hair, but I just ain't there yet.
Yeah. Hey, take your time, for real. For sure. When the time
but right, you won't know. Motivation, though, for real. Like,
this was
I applaud you. I guess I can say my goal for this year is not to only put myself on different financial goals and investments, but definitely my friends. Definitely learning the tricks to become rich.
Yeah, so, for sure.
So, definitely like that mortgage loan. Folks don't even know. You can take that mortgage loan out, cash that. Say you only need, you say, I need $12,000, but the place only tell you to give them $8,000. Boy, if y'all don't put the other $4,000 in the CD
into something,
and I got a question. I'm glad you said that. So you know how, like, people buy, how houses go on foreclosure and, like, the bank sell it for like $3,000-$4,000. So since I got approved for the mortgage loan, do I have to, buy a home that way? Like, can I go out and buy a foreclosure home with that loan and then use the rest to?
I ain't gonna tell you how to use your
money. So like a mortgage loan, it's almost like a personal loan. So it's just like, and honestly, your best bet, if you got approved for a mortgage loan, most likely you're gonna get approved for a personal loan. Yeah. So your best bet, honestly, if the APY is, which is annual percentage a year, if that's lower on your personal loan, take out a personal loan, and then therefore you can use, say you only need a $3,000, but you ask for a $10,000 loan, and say you only gonna pay $300 and something a month for 84 months or whatever the case may be, then that $3,000 you already done paid. That house is already paid off. So then you got $7,000. And people that don't know, a certificate of deposit, all you doing is letting money sit in the account for however many months that you choose for the APY. and you building interest off of that without even touching the money. So you might start out with $7,000. By the end of the year, by the end of the year, you might have $10,000 depending on the APY. So
I get what she's saying.
And then the more money you build with that, then again, okay, you got $10,000. So boom, you turn around and put the whole $10,000 back into the certificate of deposit, and you got an APY 4.45. You building off of that $10,000, then boom, it's gonna go to $15,000. So your loan could be paid off in 2 years just by putting the rest of your loan money into a certificate of deposit that way.
Okay, so if I don't use the whole loan amount, I need to do it.
Yeah, definitely invest it.
Yeah.
Definitely invest it. And then whenever I tell people, keep investing that money to a certificate of deposit, because whenever you reach $250,000, it's easy just like that. You talk to wealth management, they're gonna tell you how to put that into trust funds. They're gonna tell you how to really just invest it. So then you can buy stocks, bonds. That $250,000 gonna go into probably millions. If you playing it smart.
Quick scheme.
Yeah.
and like not be racist, but that's what the white people doing.
No, for real.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
They
what
been
the white
doing
people
that
do.
shit.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask you that, because I know like a lot of people buy houses on foreclosure and they just remodel them, build them up, live in them, rent them out, whatever. That's one of my goals. I definitely plan on doing that, especially in my home.
I seen one thing too, like if somebody owe on their house or something, if they ain't paid nothing, it's like if they ain't paid the
property tax,
you can snatch this shit right up from under them.
Yeah.
And they property tax might not be nothing. Cause I learned that from, I forgot his name on Instagram, but the property tax, you pay that shit, if y'all go and you basically win the house type shit. Like, that shit yours.
But I can't say.
And it don't take a lot of money.
If you're going to take out a loan, you're going to buy the house outright, definitely have a beneficiary on your account, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Because folks going to try to snatch that house up real quick.
Yeah. Y'all talking business, honey. Cause I'm just sitting there like, woo, child, I'm just look to my little apartment.
Now that apartment gonna be into that house soon.
I don't even want to be in that conversation. This how delusional I be, but when it comes time for me a house, I just want my man to build it. Just have a team ready.
Yeah, I definitely want to build me a house from the ground up, but right now, starting off, I'll just buy one.
Right.
And, remodel it the way I want it to
buy it, and then when you ready to build, rent it out, baby.
Yep.
Rent it out. Easy $1,200 a month.
Okay, well I think let's pull one more deeper card, and that's how we're gonna end the episode. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to got 50 cards.
I just got 3 because I don't know.
All right, the first one I have is, what would you identify as one of the most impactful or life-changing moments in your life?
Go ahead first, Trina. It's your card.
Let's see. I don't even say I hate keep referring back to it, but it just showed me a lot about myself since the shit has happened.
Yeah.
Life-changing, of course, like learning how to live like without my person, like my sibling, and losing my dad at such a young age. I think I can honestly say, like, knock on wood, I haven't come across like really just no real like life-changing moment to where I wasn't able to get through it and can say like, damn, like if I would have just had my daddy, like I would have been able to do this with his dad. Like I feel like he left enough with me to where it's definitely a lot in life I feel like I can maneuver through without having to just really like at this point like just really call on a man to ask him to do it for me.
Yeah.
And so.
Okay, Lord, yeah.
As far as impactful and life changing, it's always gonna be my move from my hometown. Like that's one of the biggest steps, one of the biggest things that I've had to go through, and I overcame it. Like I've been here, 4 going on 5 years, ain't never thought about moving back home. Like that is my very, very last option. So that's definitely life changing. Like, I see things in a whole new perspective. I honestly feel like I'm a new person, and I do act like I'm a new person.
As you should. I don't care what nobody say, even if it's up the road, honey. I don't care.
You gotta meet me again, for real.
Thank you.
I would say that too. Like, I feel like my move from, y'all know I'm from Nebraska, so, and for those that don't know, now you know. But I moved when I was 15. I moved from being with my mom to my daddy in Arkansas, and I say, like, I feel like I've done what I was supposed to do in Arkansas. Like, I came here, it changed my whole, like, it's a whole different environment, culture, all that.
Change, yeah.
So it's like, it's taught me a lot. Arkansas slowed me down, like, made me realize, like, how fast the city really be going and everything. So I definitely feel like moving here was, impactful and life-changing for sure.
Hello.
I definitely could say being old enough to know my parents' struggles. I feel like that was life-changing. Because that's definitely like, once you realize they struggles, you be like, I don't want to go through that when I'm that age.
Yeah, you got to change for sure.
So,
yes. Now you just sat there like, when it's in like,
Mine was, it was kind of like Trinica, so let me see.
like that you said there, like real deal, like the older I got, like seeing like the shit you go through in like marriage. Like my parents was together like 45 plus years, and like witnessing some of the shit, like it make you. Me and my brother used to always say like that shit, and still to this day like make me question whether or not I want to get married, because just to see like how two individuals like. I can honestly say, like, they was literally two people that did not like each other, bro, but they fucking loved each other. Like, you can love someone and not like them, if that makes sense. And to think, like, why would y'all continue to sit there and put up with each other for so long? Like,
but I feel like there's a lot of marriages. Like, that's marriage.
Like, you're not happy at
like
all.
a lot of people that's married can't stand each other.
That's not my idea of marriage.
And like, I didn't see some like them being in some traumatic shit to where I'm like, bro, I don't want my kids to have to see the shit that I done seen through my parents. Like,
And I blame Disney for making me. I blame Disney for making me a hopeless romantic, because I thought I was gonna get my knight shiny armor.
Cinderella confined shoes.
And like I just.
Not the knight in shiny armor.
Yeah.
Baby, she said, I blame Disney.
I did not expect that to say.
Can you imagine what my reaction when I found out, like, this is what I have to look forward to? Like, this is not what Disney showed me at all.
No, I definitely could say, just kind of realizing that you see, because when you're growing up, you're like, oh, my mom, my dad, they superheroes. Like, they give me whatever I need. But I guess think, like, it's an eye-opener when you realize it really do take a village.
Yeah.
So it's not just your mama and daddy.
And I can speak on that, having a child. Like, when I was a kid and, you know, seeing my mom and my parents and everybody that took care of me, you know, like, the way I'm seeing it as a kid, like, they did that shit with no effort. Like, you know, it was you said, I said I wanted it, it was done. But having a kid, like, it's not like this. So, like, when my son come and ask me for something, he don't get it right then and there, but he eventually gets it. And he don't know what I have to go through to get it, or he don't know that somebody else, or, you know, one of his other family members helped me to get it for him. Right. You know? So,
never understood we got McDonald's at home, but now I eat this family bologna sandwich quick.
Right.
For sure.
It's hard to explain it to kids, like it is. So.
Okay. When y'all read y'all next card?
She read her this.
No, she was going based off what I said.
Have you overcome any major health issues or illnesses?
She could say like depression.
Yeah, there's definitely a health issue with.
Hey, I ain't forcing you to go on that. Now just
mental health is just as important as physical health. I don't care what nobody say. It's just as important, because if I'm not there mentally, there's no way that I can be there physically. Like,
thanks. You ain't even pouring into your physical body.
Yes.
The brain is the computer.
Right.
Like, that bitch shut down. Everything else shut down. If it don't shut down right away, it's gonna shut down eventually type shit. Health issues.
And one of them
I wouldn't say major, but I mean, I done had a few surgeries here and there. I don't know. I go to the doctor next week to see what's wrong with me. But I'm praying that ain't gonna be nothing but extra long sinus infection. But nah, I ain't speaking it.
Yeah. I would say I'm in the process of trying to cure it, like overcome it, which is my PCOS. So
yeah, I'm in the process. I was tired this morning, but I got up. My body was hurting this morning, but I got up.
Yeah.
So what is PCOS?
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. I ain't gonna try to go too deep into it. Just gonna have to go and watch the episode where I talked about it. But like basically, I was on birth control for so long, and when I got off, I cut cold turkey. And like basically, imagine your body being on something for so long, like your hormones already been manipulated, and the day you stopped it, your hormones go into like this fight or flight mode. So I was on it for 10 years. I got off of the cold turkey, so now my hormones like, how we gonna regulate it? Like this is what we've been using to regulate it. And it causes like these little sacs to grow in your ovaries, would make it like you become like very hard to like conceive. And you have like, you deal with something called like insulin resistance, where like certain things you eat that's high in sugars and high in carbs, like that contributes to like weight gain, like it'll make it hard for you to lose weight. And you have like hormonal imbalances where you might have like hormonal acne, you might have a lot of hair loss, you might have a lot of weight gain, like you might lose a lot of weight, you might lose a lot of hair. Like it's different for everybody. And the main ones that I've been dealing with is the hormonal acne and the
so women even grow like
facial hair. Like they be another one, like you grow like facial hair because your estrogen levels like start to rise, and that's what causes you to have like the facial hair and all that shit. But like
testosterone.
Testosterone levels become like raised or whatever, and there be a lot of like you have a regular period. That was another one, because when I first stopped it, like I didn't have a period for like 8 months. And
that's crazy.
When I had a period,
it was
shit. Sometimes I was having it for like, I'm bleeding like 2-3 months straight. Then it might stop for a week. It might start again, I bleed 3 weeks. It might stop for 2 more months. Then I'm bleeding again for another 2 months. And your diet plays a major part in how you try to control it and just keep it under control. So I'll try like different type of pills and everything to take to regulate it. But that's why this year I made it one of my goals is to like get my diet right, because I know that's one of the main things that contributes to mine and my irregular periods and everything.
So is it only treatable or is it curable?
They say it's just treatable. Like you could just do things to like keep it under control. But I'm heavy on the
holistic healing
and like really like getting my body back to how it was. So I'm definitely heavy on the I'm gonna treat it type shit. So because that's what they try to tell you. Like you go to the doctor and they like, oh, you can just get back on it to like regulate. Like, bitch, that's what fucked me up in the first place.
Right.
Why would I want to get back on something that messed me up? Like, and it's the doctor. Like, that's your job. Like, I get it. That's how you get your bread. That's what you gonna tell me.
With the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
They gonna get theirs.
They all on a new drug and how much money is gonna come in.
Thanks. So
yeah, definitely.
So yeah. Because that's another thing why I say like I'm heavy on like getting my diet and everything going, because like I really want to experiment having kids. Like the day I get pregnant, like it ain't gonna be no, oh my God, I'm about to have a baby. It's like, bitch, I be PCOS. I'm a victim of PCOS. Like I ain't have a baby.
Like I would say since we've been on even on like the diet change and stuff, I done met like 2-3 women that had kids and got PCOS and lived
Kiki Palmer got it.
And lives with PCOS.
She
so
got
I'm
PCOS
like,
and she had it.
At first, like I'm like, damn. Friend told me she's like I don't know, she ever had kids. I'm like, she better tread lightly.
One thing about it, these doctors and everything, they went to school, but they are not God. So
yeah,
God works in mysterious ways.
Okay, Jamie, you heard something?
Bye.
It's the whole day.
I'm just gonna read the top part.
Come on.
It says, is it difficult or easy for you to admit when you've done something wrong?
I'm tired of this.
I'm sorry. And for me,
I'm sorry.
I'm hollering.
Me too.
For me, it probably takes me a little minute, but I definitely can admit when I did something wrong.
It take me a minute, but I'm doing better.
Right.
Yeah.
I am doing
Because
better.
sometimes I actually have to think, like, was I wrong in this situation? I might have to get a couple of
Sometimes I feel like I could have did better, but I went all the way wrong.
Right.
But I'm working on it.
I think I could have went about the situation different.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, I'm sorry, I just do not feel like sometimes I don't be wrong. Like,
Right.
I be knowing, I be right.
Yes.
Definitely innocent to proven guilty.
Yeah.
Right.
It be hard, but I'm working. That's all I'm
What was
saying.
your card? Did you ever read yours?
It was the illness.
Okay.
Oh,
You ready?
man. What is the bravest thing you've ever done?
The bravest thing I've ever done? Do I consider myself a brave person?
Shit, you quit your job.
That's
Oh,
very
if
brave.
That's-
I can say that. Like,
That's brave as fuck.
yeah, quitting my job, I guess I'll say. That can be mine.
Guess I fought an alligator once.
You what?
Did you really?
No, she be like,
Two truths and a lie.
Look at my
It was
mouth.
dead. Like, I'm like,
She said, look how my mouth
I
got.
was gonna say, y'all went on a field trip or something?
Cause why?
Baby, I be down in the swamps.
Bitch was right there in Cersei Gutter.
Not the gutter. I have to say, leaving my job and really like,
The bravest thing I've done.
child, leave my ex, cause
That was brave.
yes, because that took a lot. Yeah. Shit, cause just imagine the people that still in like unhappy relationships that still ain't fucking live.
Yeah.
Like keep saying they
True,
gonna leave, they
that's
gonna
true.
leave, they gonna leave. Like they gonna stick it out, or you just see them every other day. You see them, they still popping out with each other. Like you see they still dealing with each other. Like
Yeah,
shit, I'm
that's
2
true.
years in, can't nobody say they done seen me out of seeing me back with them in. So
Yeah, that's really true. Brave. Bravest thing I've done. I don't know, Jim, go.
It's the same thing. This move from my hometown.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still thinking?
Yeah, I don't know if I just did some brave shit.
Was
Right.
there someone that you admire and look up to?
Now you want to say like petty brave? Probably shoot my shot a couple of times. Like
Oh,
I say
shit.
that's brave because that's not usually something that I do. I usually just let everybody come to me.
I don't know, I just been listening.
Have you ever had to cut somebody off that you never thought you would cut off? Like confront somebody about a situation, like speak on how you feel towards somebody that you never thought
I
you
will
would
say,
speak
like,
your opinion
I
to?
mean, I'm always a person like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a pretty brave person, so it's like, if there's ever been an issue, like, in my job now, like, I don't care how big you is, like, in the chain type shit, like, I'm gonna tell you why my people complaining, like, that's brave, like, I be going to my bosses, like, hey, y'all ain't doing this right, or, like, this the problem, this where you need to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't care who feelings it hurt.
That's your
Yeah,
job.
that's right then.
That's their job.
I just feel like some of the shit just don't be like that brave, but I think I'm just a pretty brave person. I just be like she said, shoot my shot. Like I don't mind. Like, hey, what's your name?
See me, I be iffy.
I don't know. I think the bravest thing I ever done for real. I respect my elders, but I had to cuss this old lady out one time. When I tell you I had to call my grandma and apologize, I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, because she about your age. I said, but I had to cuss her out real, real good.
The bravest thing I done is stomp through my daddy house and slam the door. No,
Oh,
he was right behind
baby!
me. No, he was right behind.
Oh.
He called me a heifer that night and I cried to sleep.
I know scoops on that ass.
No, he called me a heifer. It cried me right to sleep. Cause not you call me on my name. Your mama ain't never call you no heifer. My mama call my sister heifer all the time, but you don't call me that. That is rude. But yeah, anywho.
All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this episode up. We want to thank y'all once again for coming to see it with DNT.
Thanks for having me.
Child,
Yeah,
I'm so
this was
happy to
great.
be here.
We hope y'all y'all enjoyed this. If y'all want them back, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. You never
We need to do
disappointed.
like
You're going to always be surprised when you hop up on this channel. Yeah. Well, y'all, I'm Shanika Roche.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
This is Kayla Wader. This is
Jeremy James.
And y'all have been tuned in to another episode of DNT Podcast. We out this thing.
We out this thing.